Monday the 11th of March. Right, so last week was a dry week, and then yesterday we did have some rain. 14 mil of rain, could have done without that really. Keithy went out and fertilised the crops. I think everything's been done apart from 1 or 2 fields, and they managed to help out one of our neighbours as well. So that was pretty good going. We're going to need another week before we can get going with the drills, I would have thought. So yes, Robert's in this morning. I don't know what the plan is. We get the cows fed. That is a daily thing. We get all the animals fed, strawed up. It's a bit of a gloomy old morning, and I think weather for the week is going to be mixed, so it might not even be this week we start drilling, but never mind. We've got farmer's sprayer to look at. I don't know if someone's coming to help with that or if we're doing it, but I'll show you that once he gets it out and unfolded and see what happened to that. But one of the pins broke in the booms, and apparently he got away with it, so we'll see. But it has bent something, I don't know. We will see that in a minute. They will clear 99% of this up. There's hardly any waste. And then later on this afternoon I'll go and grab them some more bales. Keep them fed. You don't want them running out as such, but if you keep it pushed up, they will clear it up for the most part. This concrete pad we put in out the front here worked so much better than we thought. There used to be so much waste that we used to have to just chuck in the pen, but this pad is just brilliant, you know. Keeps the water away, keeps the food out of the water. It just yeah, lovely job. You know, in the future we'll probably aim at concrete in the barn, but for now this is about as good as it gets. I got a secret project going on soon that we're going to talk about, but we'll get to that another day. Here comes Robbo. Got to be careful of the cows' heads. Always want to use the end of the fork you can see when you're doing this sort of thing. The Sphere of Erkin people did offer me one of those robo pushers, but I couldn't see how it would work at our farm, so I declined that. But they did want me to try one for them, but I just don't think it would have worked in our yard, you know, the way we do things, so I had to decline that one. Which bit broke then, Keith? Oh, the main pin. Oh. All right, sir.
Yeah, all right, mate.
How are you?
All right.
Good man. You well? How are you keeping? Good?
I'm all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I see you was telling us about your blooming heart surgery, wasn't it? Everything's all right, is it?
It seems to be all right. Yeah.
What we got going on then?
Try and swap this pin on.
I'll give you the lowdown. Farmer was out spraying on the weekend, and apparently he was just unfolding at the time, and I'm guessing it was this pin in here that let go, so they're going to work on that. Graham will check it all over, make sure it all goes at the end, but he's the main man. He put it all together for us, so yeah, he's going to work with that. Work with the farmer on that, and hopefully get that back together. Me and Rob are on delivery, and Keithy, I will show you what Keithy's up to. What have you broken up there?
Come off.
Oh really, you're breaking my stuff again. Got to be washed.
Yeah.
Got how much did we get done? Everything? Nothing?
It was only about Thomason's and M40, that's it.
So most of it, got most of it done.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it? But obviously after you've been fertilising, this is very corrosive, so Keithy will wash it off after every time we use it, and when those fields are dry enough he'll be back out there hopefully putting it on. But at least some's on, eh Keith?
Yeah.
I want it spick and span. It was clean before I give it to you. No, you got to do it all. Ollie brought our little Ford back, and yeah, nothing crazy serious. It was stuck in, the gear stick was stuck, and it was something to do with the linkage. Anyway, he played around with it, adjusted the linkage, and he couldn't make it do it again. So fingers crossed that won't happen again, but it's quite a simple fix, and I know where to find it if it does do it again. But he said he had a good go at trying to make it you know, lock again, and he couldn't do it. We've been working on Linda's, that's Linda's little Massey. So we've been working on that. That's got a few belts come in, service, and some other bits and pieces. The belt was stretched and knackered, so yeah, that's getting a service and some new belts and some new blades. So, and Farmer's been doing some welding around the bed, so that'll be all back together, and Linda will be happy. This pin that goes right the way through, Matt, and it snapped it flush with this. Okay. So of course then it folds back, bends this end out. Right, yeah. So we've got to get the pin out, but the bigger problem was it snapped, it done it flush. If you can imagine that section there is on the inside, it's flush with there. So you've got to get a pin in here, you've got to get your boom back and a pin in there to be able to fold it and get yourself home. Right, yeah. So we had the teleporter running, we had it, well, folded it, managed to fold it, and we got it back anyway. Dad, we got it lifted up, Dad and Keithy came, and we managed to screw a bolt, because that's threaded, we could screw a bolt in there, yeah, push the pin out the other side, and then I managed to fold up and get ourselves home. Yeah. And then Graham's come today just to sort my pins out, because, you know, he was, and we're MOTing it while he's here, so we'll kill two birds. We've changed both sides. You've done the other pin as well, just in case, have you? Yeah, it's a brand new pin there. Oh yeah. So we've done two pins. Good. And while the man's here, he's going to MOT it for you. We're doing the MOT today. And what does that entail, an MOT on a spray? All the drips, all the leaks. So he'll make sure like leaks like this will disappear. Yeah, we just do. Well, to be honest, where she's been stood all winter, Matt. Yeah. I've done 6 or 7 of them Friday. Ah, yeah. But I ran out of diaphragms. Right. And I knew Graham was coming, so I said to Graham, bring some diaphragms with you. He checks the spray pattern as well, doesn't he? Yeah, spray pattern, he's just done, that's what we've been doing. Yeah. Well, look what have it, you know, we cleaned out, it's clean, isn't it? So I ain't got too much to worry about. No. No, that'll do. I was lucky, you know, I was lucky with the boom, mate. I was lucky not to bend anything else. Yes, if that would have gone in the field, what would have happened if you were... It did go in the field. But I noticed it. Yeah. Oh, right. I noticed it. I noticed that end was aiming, you know, this boom was sat out there. Yeah, yeah. And I happened to see it. I was like, Christ, what's wrong with that? And, yeah. You know, but you could have lost the lot, couldn't you? You could have lost the ram. Yeah, yeah. You could have bent the boom, couldn't you? Yeah, what Graham said usually happens, it bends this one back. Yeah. Then allows the whole boom tilts over, so he said you driving forward and smash the other end as well. Oh right. So not only do you bugger one end up, he said you most likely bend the section the other end. Yeah. So you had a good escape from that then. Oh yeah, lucky. I was very lucky, Matt. Good. But these things happen though, don't they? He checks everything. He checks the induction upper filters. Yeah. The tank washer inside. Yeah. You know, there's a lot he goes through, and he does it. He's not. He doesn't skimp. He's very good at it. Yeah, bloody hell, he's good. Yeah. And he's Matty. That thing there. I can honestly tell you, I've had hardy sprayers for. I don't know what this is. My third one. I had 2 of the LPZs, didn't I? Yeah. With the LPZ boom. I don't know, if you said 15 to 18 years since I've had a hardy sprayer, there or thereabouts, probably might be more than that, might even be 20, mate. I could tell you if I look, but that's the first day in all that time I've lost half a day spraying. Oh right. That's so, you know, yeah, it's an issue, but I've never had a bloody problem. No. The last time I had a pump go, I rang him up and he said, I've got one here reconditioned. So I literally drove to Cambridge, picked it up, brought it home, put it on. We lost about 3 hours. Yeah, that was your old sprayer, was it? That was my old one. Yeah. And this pump's changed now. This is a better pump. And as it turned out, Saturday, you know, what would I have done? It was only just going. Yeah. So you ain't really lost anything. No. But it's
no damage.
It's
And
better
we
to find it
managed to get
now,
folded
isn't it?
up.
You
Yeah,
know.
we managed to get it folded up, mate. You
If
know,
it was
with
still
no-
dry as a bone now and you wish you were
Oh.
spraying, you'd be even more annoyed, wouldn't you?
If today was good,
Yeah, you'd be.
or if Sunday had been good and today it rained, you'd
Yeah.
have missed the day. But actually, all I missed was 3 hours Saturday afternoon. Less
Yeah.
than that, 2 hours Saturday afternoon.
And you got a lot of spraying to do, yeah, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got. Yeah, he's looking at getting onto some wheat as well. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what it is,
Yeah.
mate. Mate, you can do a lot in a day, can't you? You run that browser, all of a sudden, and especially this end, if you're up in the mornings, you know, to do 300 acres a day ain't too much hardship, to be honest. That'd be a
No.
nice steady day, to be truthful.
Yeah.
But if we can get this, you know, past this MOT today, and I have got 6 diaphragms in the cab. I just had a look.
Yeah.
But if Graham's got some new ones, I'll put them on,
Yeah.
and I'll have 6 spares then.
Yeah. Do
And
nice.
if not, we'll get it going. Then he'll pop me some in the post, whichever it'll be.
Yeah.
He checks them. He'll check the ambulance.
Yeah.
He'll check the induction hopper with the gun. That's a wash the induction hopper, so he checks that.
All right. Yeah.
He checked the induction hopper, so it's all, you know, it's all done.
Yeah. That's good.
And he was quite impressed that I got these greased, because he said usually it's the fact that these ain't greased, that's what breaks them.
Yeah.
And I'll keep it greased. But what I was saying to him, I did do some rough spraying with it on Annie's when I went there. That was very bad going.
Yeah.
In the end, I shut it down to 12 metres because it gave me the umps so bad that I couldn't go slow enough, if I'm honest.
No.
So,
Got a nice new fresh calf up here. Hey girl. Hey girl. I'm going to be extra especially careful. This is a stabiliser. This is number 12. Calf has already got up and sucked. I've seen him already. So I'd like to put some, this is some antibiotic spray. I'm just going to check and make sure she's all right. Hey girl, steady now. Oh, steady. Steady now. Steady. And we're just going to spray his navel. Steady now, steady. That's it, steady. Steady now. Just going to spray him, okay? Steady, steady, steady. Steady now. She's going to lick it off, but it's going to help keep it clean. So we're just going to leave her to it. You can do it with iodine. You have got to be careful doing that. She sort of give me the signals that she don't want me there, which is quite normal. It's quite important that goes on the navel. That will just help it keep it clean, stop any bugs starting. And she should really, it's a bit long at the moment, so she should actually trim that down a little bit. She'll chew it with her teeth. But he's still, he's only just been born. He's already had a big belly full of milk, which is what you want to see. That's the most important bit. That's the bit with all the antibodies. He's actually doing his first poo already. And these stabilizers are noticeable. They just seem to hit the ground running. You know, they literally, they're born. They will literally stand up within the hour and they're sucking. They're no work at all. Look at that. Pretty sure it's a little heifer. Going to be one that keeps mum on her toes by the looks of things. They don't usually go off wandering around the shed. That's good. Little heifer. That's all I wanted. While she's got her back turned, have a quick feel. Easy as that. Alright, there we go. Number 12 heifer. So yeah, this week's looking like there's going to be a few more. There's a few bagging up now, so there's going to be a few more little faces here this week. A bit busier than last week anyway. The weather has turned horrible again. Yeah. Yeah.
wants to be somewhere there, doesn't it? Somewhere like that.
Yeah, do you want me to take some off that?
Yes, please, mate. About an inch.
Yeah.
Just about an inch, mate.
Yep.
What inch will be absolutely perfect? Oh yeah, that's better, mate. Spot on. That's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so that's to there, that's to there. You can go right to there. So if I bang that on like that, she's pretty much central, like that. That's pretty good, eh, mate?
Yeah.
That's the head torch. Old Keith's missus bought me. It's a bloody lovely thing.
Yeah.
Works a bloody treat. She's not out.
Alright.
Her is live because she's biting.
What do you mean?
What are you doing there?
Why? What? Right, I'll explain what's going on. We've had a load of rain again, so we're stopped again. So, wet day jobs. We're underneath some of the trailers. This one had a leaky ram underneath, so farmer's redoing it and putting an extra ram on there just to make her good and proper. Yeah, going through the trailers, checking the lights, checking the tyres, checking greasing under the fifth wheel there at the front. And farmer's just replacing some of the brake cylinders on this one, so she will work good and proper. Some of them have had, you know, little just some upkeep stuff on them. This one had a little bit of wiring that was wrong, you know, side lights wired into brake, you know, simple stuff that gets overlooked in the summer. So yeah, just going through everything. Up under here, we give these all a re-grease. They'll go dry over, you know, this is just it's just maintenance really, that's all it is. But I think we're through most of them. Why? Did somebody change it?
Hey?
Have you changed it?
I ain't.
In the summer that was leaking like a right...
Don't know whether Keithy changed it.
Unless someone might have already changed it. But she was spraying all over the place. It does look like a newish fit in that one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If we notice it leaking, we can replace it. But this one's good to go, is it, Rob?
Yeah, lights all good.
The tyres are all done.
Yeah, they're all up pressure, greased up.
Brakes work. Everything's good, yeah? Wants a brush off, but that'll get done another day. The old man brings his horrible straw up with it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He loves this old trailer, doesn't he? So what we got left then, Rob?
2 nut trailers, Chieftain, that big Arctic with the straw on.
Yeah.
Just up on that quick, make sure the lights work if you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
The brakes are savage on this, see? So this is a valve which restricts the flow going to the brakes.
So it's sharp.
If they're too sharp, you can turn them one way or the other. So they're set pretty good at the moment.
So make sure this one don't leak. I'll just do the brakes.
Yeah. Let me just look underneath, Rob.
Yeah, go on.
It's alright, it's not hooked on it. Just let go. Hang on. Oh, I've got one of them not returned. The left ram on the brakes is pushing out, but it's not coming back. So we just need to free that up with a bit of grease. They can be greased under there, so we'll grease them up.
Yeah.
We'll just give them a little wiggle, see if we can free them up. But it's getting towards the end of the day, so we're just fiddling really. A few little odds and sods left to do. Just get trailers that, you know, the lights start going. Everybody's on and off trailers all summer, so sometimes the lights get pulled, sometimes you know, someone will rewire it and then the wires won't quite be the right way round, but that's why we make sure we do this every start of the season. It's a little bit earlier than usual, but yeah, running out of wet day jobs, so but farmer's got us another job on if we need it. Tagging Cole's coming tomorrow to dehorn some of the calves, so I'll show you that as well. We had a fresh calf this morning, but I'll show you that tomorrow. But the oldest group of calves, Cole will come tomorrow and dehorn those. It is Wednesday, I don't know what date we're on now, the 12th or 13th, something like that. But we're, Cole's coming this morning, we're going to separate the calves from the cows, and we do that by distracting them with a little bit of barley. We'll get the gates set across the shed there. Then we'll get the barley out for the cows because they love that, and that distracts them, and then we move the calves the other side of the gates. Thing flashing. Have I turned it off?
There's a red light flashing.
Oh, there you go. Still on. You're on there, Rob. Look at that. Can you tie that? Watch the amazing double knot from Robert. Here it comes. As he crosses
Safety
them
knot, innit?
over. Safely. Never let
Never
you
lets you
down.
down.
Never let you down, Robert. I'm just looking.
Last time I fucking done it, I've got two in here.
No. None?
We won't start that trailer. That's the only thing I won't do. Alright, mate? Yeah. The old man's got a plan. The old man's got a plan. Nothing anyone else wants to do. He has got.
Once his head's locked, you can take that with you. I'll just quickly explain what we're doing. Cole's back. This is Cole's lovely job that he loves to do every year, isn't it, Cole? Cole's just injecting a anaesthetic into the head so it numbs the pains when Cole burns the horns off. You won't hear me very well. We've got a little help there. Robert's getting them in. That don't have horns have a line. We put a dot on the calf, one at the top. That tells us that calf has had anaesthetic longer than the later ones that come in. Will have a dot in the middle. Push him through, Rob. Don't let him out. And it's just so we know how long the anaesthetic has been in each animal. You ain't got them. Some animals don't have them, so we put a line down the back. That tells us when he comes back round that he ain't got no horns. We ain't got to do nothing. Good. Go on, you little shit.
This is the first time you've introduced.
I know. I'm usually the one in there, but today we're going to be giving them 2 mil of black leg injection. They're also going to have their second ear tag as well. And we've got a young lady here learning, and that's good. That's always a good thing. Learning's always good.
Yeah, so I don't have to go.
She's going to do the smelly bit. How much of that? It's a runner cane, isn't it? 2.5. They get really, it numbs them all up, they don't feel it now. Right.
Go on.
Right. Come on. Go on. That's it.
176.
3176.
you go then. You do that, and I'll do this.
Got a relaxing day, ain't
You just sit there, Carl, yeah? We'll do it all.
It's like working for the Calves.
We'll do it all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy,
I just need some cones now and some traffic lights.
Yeah, high-vis jacket.
The ideal.
A shovel to lean on.
20 gallons of tea.
Yeah.
Hang on, you got to have 4 people watching you first.
Yeah.
So the kettle done more hours than them old boys, hasn't it?
It bloody hard, yeah. Not forgetting what
Happy?
you done his black now?
Yep.
Yes, mate. He's having a sit
You've got
down.
the easy end.
Come on, boy.
You got the easy end of
Go
the
on.
stick. Come on. So you go round the bug, Cole, just
Burn it round, all the way round. Because it grows from the outside.
yeah. And don't let it fall down your.
Don't let it go down your boot because that is really uncomfortable for a
Would you
while.
like ham?
And there's a nice little dance you have to do as well, isn't there?
Yeah, it takes years of practice.
It smells lovely.
Stays forever.
But that doesn't hurt them because they've had their injection, so there's no pain, is there?
Not a bit.
And then you put a bit of spray on, don't you?
Just to stop any infections. As soon as you let them in there, them cows will lick that straight off anyway.
Yeah, and then they bleed, don't
Then
they?
it'll make them bleed.
Yeah. We've obviously been through this before, you know, if you go back through the videos you'd have seen last year, we'd done horns before. So if you want a bit more better explanation on things, just go back and have a look at those videos. But it's the same thing every year. Cole will numb the horns each side. Obviously, the ones with horns have to have their horns burned out. They don't feel it, they're all numb. Second tag goes in, and then a vaccine for blackleg goes in. So we've just let the calves back with mums now. There was only, it's quite interesting actually, every year seems to be less and less horns about. The stabilisers we noticed never have horns, which might be down to the bull. He might be a pole bull, which means they just don't have horns, it's not in their genes. I think there's 6 or 7 there with horns, so later on we come back in, mum might start licking the horns, you see, and making them bleed. So in a couple of hours we'll just come back in and check. That's the way we do it here anyway. But tomorrow Cole's going to come back, do the next shed, and then they should be all right for 3 weeks. You've got to let them, they've got to be old enough for you to see the horns. So yeah, there we go. They're done anyway, 2 tags, so next bunch tomorrow. We're in the mill shed. This has been on our job list for a little while, but while we're waiting for the ground to dry up again, we're just going to have this out. So we took the mill out, the mill's gone out. It's what the farmer and Keithy and that have been doing. This bin will come apart in sections, so yeah, you can see the bolts run all the way along the side there. I think young Rob's gone out. One of us got to get inside and do the bolts, and one of us got to stand outside holding the spanner on. And then we're going to take her out section by section. What's happened, you see, is because it's a tin roof, the condensation has dripped in and created a layer of bad corn in there. So the old man used to fill up his bin there, and then he would send it up to the mill, and then it would come out down here all after it's been through the roller. But over the years, I think it's been about 20 or 30 years, that's been stood there. So I don't know what we're going to find in there, probably a few rats or something. But yeah, I'll show you it once we've got the face off it. There's obviously there's a bolt here, 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 and there's a nut on the inside that we've got to undo. So Robert's drawn the short straw. He's going to go inside, and I'll stay outside. So it shouldn't be too bad. I think we're going to take the whole thing out and just put the mill at the back. And yes, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how we get on. This video is going to be getting on, but there's a full load of corn. It's all rotten. It's nasty. Can't use it. It's going on the compost heap. I'll just quickly show you in here. We'll use the light while we got it. This is what we got going on. We're just going to get this fern. We've had a bit of a thought behind it all, so what we're going to do is just clean this all out, make sure it's spotless, you know, get it nice, and then we're going to put the mill back in here and actually use this front will come out, the sides will stay, and that'll keep the dust down to a minimum, keep it in a confined area. There's about 30,000 volts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, loads of spiders. And then borrow.
Yeah.
But we're going to have this last panel out, and then we can get the bucket in there, get the rest of that rubbish out. But we're getting on, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are the panels that come out. They're quite heavy actually. They're heavier than we thought, weren't they?
First one was alright. After that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Really heavy.
it was. Poor Rob's been inside. I've been outside.
Yeah, you've had luxury.
Right, we're gonna leave the video there anyway. We'll come back tomorrow, but yeah, Cole's coming for some more dehorning tomorrow, and then we'll finish this little project we've got going on here. This won't take too long actually. We'll get the mill back in here, get everything swept out, get it all tidied up, and yeah, it's a good job. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.